I was just so excited to get all these silver body panels back on the car and the front bumper, and it was just really exciting to get this car looking all one color and nice again. I'm glad I was able to get these parts because the car really would look a lot worse if it didn't have this. So the next thing I wanted to do though was work on something. The drive shaft was dripping some transmission fluid when we pushed it across the driveway. I was actually quite surprised, so I went into Ford and I bought a transmission rear seal for the automatic transmission. That's the part number there. And going into the Ford dealer is always fun. I took the yellow Mach 1 to go run parts. It's always nice to have a fun, nice car to take when you go get parts for a project, so you're not, just working and not enjoying any of it. So I love taking a nice running car to go get parts for a project car, so that's just important to me. But I got the seal and I went home to go ahead and get started on that project, and you'll see that the drive shaft was kind of moist, and it was actually really interesting, and you'll see later in another video that this rear seal I don't think was actually the problem, but you can see the yoke was really wet there, and so I thought that's what it had to be. Now getting off this drive shaft was like the hardest thing. Like, I don't know why this drive shaft was different. Usually they pop right off, but it seemed like the pinion nut was deeper in the back of the drive shaft here. Maybe it's something with the automatic, but I've had a few automatics that I've done this with and I haven't had that problem before. So anyway, it was just a little difficult to get the drive shaft off, but I did end up getting it off, and you'll see in a later video I took it off again because the yoke was actually leaking from the yoke. So I'll show you that later because that's another project. But I did replace this rear tail shaft seal, and it's always a good idea to clean up the area so that you can see if it's leaking again. Here's the rear seal here, and luckily this is something you can service when it's on the car. You don't have to take the transmission off and get inside the transmission. It just pops off the back. You have to be very careful, but you can see here's the exhaust. This is the factory H pipe for the automatic, and the guy who was parting this car out just cut it off right after the cats and left this part of the cat back here. So I was able to just unbolt this and take it off, which is nice because I have another mid pipe that's going to go on the car. So we'll get to that later, but I did get this section off, and it's nice to still have the hardware on the back because I am going to reuse that hardware on the other H pipe. So it was a tedious process, but I did get that rear main seal out, and then I pounded the new one in with the weep hole on the bottom. From what I understand, that's where it's supposed to be, and I used this mug. This is like a cooler for a can of soda. It's the only thing that was the right diameter, and I beat the crud out of it getting it in there, so kind of ruined that, but it still works. But next I wanted to clean up the drive shaft, and especially the yoke here, because this can get dirty and this can tear up the seal over time and stuff. So this is just some zero grade steel wool, just something really fine grade to clean that up. So I reinstalled the drive shaft and got that all in there looking good. And you can see underneath this car how straight everything is. Pinch wells are straight, frame rails are straight, no rust at all. Beautiful California and Nevada car. So very happy to get under that car and see how clean it was. Something that I just kept noticing as I was underneath the car. It's just like, wow, this thing is so clean. 62,000 miles. And looking really good. So there's more to get going here, some wiring, so that's going to be in the next video. There's a lot that got severed in the accident, but I do have extra wiring harnesses, and I did find this piece connected to the air conditioning line that was junk that was broken and smashed in the car, but I do have a bunch of wires and things here. And extra harnesses that I've accumulated over the years, so I'm going to be putting that all into the car. So this is kind of where the next project will start off. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.